to our featured guests here, huh? Since 1925, the New Yorker has published, well, you guys know about the New Yorker. Do I have to go through this intro? I'll do the intro. The New Yorker has published long-form journalism and short commentary that has changed the world in the way we think about it. It's the most honored magazine in publishing history. Its essays and criticism are unparalleled across the medium, and it's recognized the world over for its fiction and poetry, book and film review, and of course, its iconic cartoons. We happen to have 3 of those cartoonists here tonight. They're very lucky to call themselves cartoonists for the New Yorker, a very select group. They're going to share some rejected cartoons. We're going to do some improv drawing games. It's going to be a lot of fun. Please welcome Drew Dernavich, Paul Noth, and Christopher Weyant. New Yorker cartoonists! Isn't that nice to be identified that way?
Yes.
Who wrote that intro?
Someone on Amazon.com. I don't have the time for these things. Thanks for coming, guys. Welcome.
Sure, thanks for having us.
New Yorker cartoons, but New Jersey residents. Is that right?
Yes. 3 of us.
All 3 of you?
Yeah. We're trying to rub out all the New York cartoonists, but we haven't quite done it yet.
All the natives?
Yeah.
So I want to talk, just introduce yourselves briefly. We've got Drew here, Paul, and Chris, and we'll talk a little bit, and then we're going to go into you got some improv game we're going to play, and we'll interview you guys individually, and we'll show some rejected cartoons, and that's always fun. I guess, why have you all here? How do you draw? Is it just a thing you have to, when you're born with it? Can you teach me?
When you screened us for the question, this wasn't one of the questions.
I'm sorry, this is too deep.
It's when my friends were out, when we were 5 years old, my friends were out blowing up frogs in jars and stuff. I was drawing pictures of them blowing up the frogs in jars.
Yeah.
So I felt more comfortable doing, so it was just an instinctive thing.
I was drawing for
And Paul, were you blowing up the frogs? Or?
Yes, I was.
Yeah.
That's how I got into it. That's how we all met, actually. There's one, we all have the same interests.
Summer of '85. Yeah.
Exactly.
How do you get a cartoon into the New Yorker? That's kind of a question probably everyone wants to know. I mean, it's not easy, I imagine.
No.
No.
They expect us to do like 10 a week. To kind of have a shot at it, you have to prove to them that you're willing to make that commitment. And then at a really good week, you sell 1.
Yeah.
And for most people, most weeks, none. So you got to really love doing it, and and not care that much that they get a constant rejection.
Constant rejection.
Yeah.
And you have to save your rejections for like a place like this.
Yeah, exactly. Are you guys staff or contributing? Are you just 10 a week that they expect that from you now?
Yeah, we're contributing, and you have regulars, and we get contracts.
But that first one, I mean, do they take unsolicited cartoons? They do so.
They do.
Is that how you have to know a guy who knows a guy? I mean, how do you really get in front of
We're
Mangoff's
from New
desk?
Jersey, so we always know a guy who knows.
Right.
But that's just to get to the tunnel, and then after that, it's.
That doesn't go very far.
Doesn't go very far.
City, yeah.
Directions are important.
Right.
But seriously, I mean, so is that how you just send one in? You say, hey, I'm a cartoonist. I like to do this. Here's my cartoon, and then they like it.
I think people do get in that way. I mean, I got in because I met some other cartoonists, and they said, I showed them 10 cartoons, and they were like, these will get rejected because of this, and then I redid them, and eventually got them shown, and eventually got one bought.
So you knew a guy.
I knew a guy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Also, if you have a poster of yourself as Eustace Tilly, that'll get you in.
So maybe I can do it?
Yeah.
The poster for tonight's show, by the way. And that's Sunday night in the lawyer's tonight, hopefully with you guys. Mikey Heller, another Mikey Heller poster available after the show. You talk to Josh if you want him. You can get him to sign him, or I can sign it, whatever. No one wants the poster. We make these every week. No one takes it. Is there like a fraternity of New York cartoonists, like a secret fraternity? Do you guys think they hang out with Ed Corn and the old guys every year you meet, or what's the deal?
It's really more like a sorority. But because we all like tight fitting sweaters. But what's great is what I always like about the New Yorkers is that we have you could be on your first day not having sold, and you can hang out with Whitney and Wilson
Yeah.
not a, you know, everybody, there's, the age difference is gone. It's just all about cartooning. I haven't experienced that with any other group of cartoonists actually.
Yeah.
Where it's usually very competitive, or you know, there's bitterness. And it's just the sharing the gag is kind of a better way.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And then these guys give you tips with it, or do you share stories? I mean, when you hang out with these old
We all
timers,
complain constantly. Like they all.
Yeah.
I would, like my first day there. I was very excited, but I was like, oh, it's not like Gay and Wilson's going to be there, and all. And then there they all were. They were all there. Yeah. Then you go out to lunch, and you all just complain bitterly.
Yeah.
On every Tuesday the cartoonists all go out to lunch, and one of the common experiences I think to every cartoonist is everyone's got a story of meeting Sam Gross, who's one of the old Lampoon cartoonists in New Yorker, and because we go to this restaurant where we draw on tablecloths, everyone has their story when Sam drews obscene like sheep's, you know, obscene sheep cartoon or something on the giant tablecloth that, you know, pissed off everyone else in the restaurant. Someone ripped it off and then took it home.
That's awesome. I love those like iconic stories that get passed around in comedy circles. It's great. We need to have a folklorist archive these somewhere. You guys are carrying on the oral tradition.
We drew some nasty sheep stuff backstage.
Yeah.
That's part of this sorority.